ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मयोग विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। सर्वेषां तेषां कृपया योग वेदांत ज्ञान साधनया आत्मानुभूति कैवल्य मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति सनातन धर्मे निष्ठितानां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं अनेक शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओमत श्री आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम तृतीय पादम विभूति पादम सूत्राणि देशबंधः चित्तस्य धारणा तत्र प्रत्ययेकतानता ध्यानं तदेवार्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूप शून्यमिव समाधिः त्रयमेकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयमन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरङ्गं निर्बीजस्य व्युत्थान निरोध संस्कारयोः अभिभव प्रादुर्भावौ निरोध क्षणचित्तान्वयो निरोध परिणामः तस्य प्रशान्तवाहिता संस्कारात् सर्वार्थता एकाग्रतयोः क्षयोदयौ चित्तस्य समाधिपरिणामः शान्तोदितौ तुल्यप्रत्ययौ चित्तस्य एकाग्रता परिणामः एतेन भूतेन्द्रियेषु धर्मलक्षणावस्थापरिणामाः व्याख्याताः शान्तौदितव्यपदेश्य धर्मानुपाति धर्मी क्रमान्यत्वं परिणामान्यत्वे हेतुः परिणामत्रय संयमात् अतीतानागत ज्ञानं शब्दार्थ प्रत्ययानाम् इतरेतराध्यासात् संकरः तत्प्रविभाग संयमात् सर्वभूतऋत ज्ञानं संस्कार साक्षात्करणात् पूर्वजाति ज्ञानं प्रत्ययस्य परचित्त ज्ञानं न च तत्सालम्बनं तस्य अभिषयीभूतत्वात् काय रूप संयमात् तद्ग्राह्य शक्ति स्तंभे चक्षु प्रकाश असंयोगे अंतर्धानम। Friends, we have seen up to this 21 sutras, 22 also almost. The subject matter under discussion is so simple. First do the Bahiranga 5 sadhanas, Yama Niyamasana Pranayama Pratyahara. Then spend time in achieving one by one sadhanas of Antaranga sadhana, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. These are 8 limbs. Then this Dharana Dhyana Samadhi, when it is done at one place at one time, called as Samyama. You can add it as the 9th achievement. And all our glory of doing yoga sadhana and all our glory of reaching the final goal of yoga sadhana depends on our achievement of this glorious Samyama Chitta. This Samyama, Bhakti, Jnana, Karma Yoga, Loka Seva, Udyoga Nivritti, Udyoga work, Karma, even family activities, social duties, Everywhere, one thing if you ask, what helps us is Samyama Chitta. Bas. Forget everything in world now. Start doing Samyama. And for Samyama, with Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. For that, Pratyahara. For that, Yamaniyama Asana Pranayama. Involve with it. Now, these Samyama Chittas, Siddhis or Vibhuthis are results, we are seeing them. 5 of them we saw. Sixth also we saw. First one is what? Parinamatraya Sanyamat. Atita Anagata Jnanam. When we do Sanyama on these 3 Parinamas of Dharma Lakshana Avastha, of that particular thing are being Atita Anagata ka Jnata ho jata hai. First Vibhuti it is. Second is Shabda, Artha, Pratyaya. They are mixed up. If you are able to do the Sanyama by separating them without mixing up, Sarva Bhuta Ruta Jnana will come to us, second Vibhuti. We will be able to understand the language of anything. Sarva Bhuta Ruta. कोई भी being कुछ भी कहे, even पेड़ पत्ते का भी, नदी पहाड़ का भी, we will be able to understand the meaning of this Shabda. Second one it is. Then third one is Sanskara Sakshat Karanat. When we do the Sanyama on the Samskara, Pura Jati Jnana. Because the Samskaras have begun at a particular time in a situation, our Sanyama on that Samskara takes us to that place in that time. It can be ours, it can be others also. This is the third Vibhuti. Fourth one is what? Pratyayasya. When we do on the Chitta of the others, the Sanyama, Parachitta Jnanam. Parapratyayasya Sanyamat, Parachitta Jnanam. This is how we have to say that sutra. So, Parapratyayasya Sanyamat, Parachittasya Jnanam. So, what is there in the mood of that mind, chitta of the other person, you will know it. The moment the person enters, we know with what attitude, what is the feeling he has got about himself or about the guru, yogi there, or the people around, the whole situation. पता चल जाता है. Whatever. He is in the mood of hating the whole country or hating a particular political party, or he is in the mood of saying that these साधु संत तो ऐसे होते हैं, नाटंकी करते हैं, but they are not true, they are all fake, or what do you say, they are all fake, all of that, those thoughts they entertain, वो पता चलता है. Or even the positive. It's because of such a yogi jnani and their margadarshanam, the world is still running nicely. Or all people, they just hang around him, only waste their time, they do nothing positive. Or they are such a blockade that they don't allow us to meet the Mahatma. अब these are the चित्त में विचार होते हैं, कोई भी आते हैं. So that yogi reads all that. But he is so kind, compassionate. He has to be kind, compassionate. Then only the yoga siddhi Bhagavan will give. पहले ही kind, compassionate है, इसलिए after achieving yoga siddhi, this one, when he knows what is in the mind of others, he will not react to that. He will only try to help that person by encouraging if the thought is positive, by discouraging or educating if the thought is negative. बट पर प्रत्यय से संयमात पर चित्त ज्ञानम कितने हो गए? 1 2 3 4 हो गए. But in this parachitta jnanam, what emotion is going through, only that is known. Reason for it, who is the person or object, that being not the alambana of the sayama of the yogi, yogi will not know it, he doesn't need to know it. A special extra added information or thought, which otherwise also helps us in our life. We need not involve in anybody's life unless they tell, talk, seek some help. No need, because in everybody's life, same problem, same tension, same will be there. कुछ कुछ नया होता ही नहीं. And all of them are self-created, delusion created, illusion created. And nobody wants our advice or help. अब काहे को दिमाग खराब करना है? Like Gurudev. How many thousands lakhs might have met him? He is never worried about what is in anybody. हाँ, if they say महाराज ये प्रॉब्लम है, एक मिनट he'll tell because he knows the problem and solution next to next into computers. तो इसके लिए ये solution दे दिया. करो या ना करो तुम्हारी मर्जी. जिसने किया उनको फायदा हुआ. Those are not followed, he never bothered. But other than that, no need to know about anybody unless they tell good. If you have help, any help करो. This right of information or the nuisance of inquisitivity of the information spoiling our hearts more than anything in any period of time. Isn't it? Very important. A spiritual seeker will only try to know Bhagwan, only know the truth. Nothing to know about. Everything is Maya, everything is Mithya. Everything is a mind, everything has same things only. काय को क्या नया होएगा? Only attachment, persons may be different to whom, but attachment is common. Expression of ego is different, but ego is common to all. Way of desires may be different, but desiring is common, isn't it? To what they are distracted other than Paramatma, they are different, but distraction is common. So that is why he says, he is not worried about it. हाँ देख लिया अपने आप को बचाएंगे वो मांगेगा तो जवाब देंगे. And this no these siddhis are told to be compulsorily gained. You understand? But only the possibilities are said with Samyama Chitta. These vibhutis can be achieved. Learn them and keep ready if required. You can use them. If not, side pe rakh dete. Like this yogi has got parachittasya pratyayat parachitta jnanam. Parapratyaya sanyamat. Doesn't mean that anybody comes, he always is concerned about it. Never. Specific cases they are there. They surrender, then they do it. The संयम करके वो जानकर then they help them. To help only, not for boasting or any selfish purpose. Now, mind you, these siddhis can be misused also for one's own selfishness. Okay, four things are seen. Fifth one was the yesterday we saw kaya rupa sanyamat tad grahya shakti stambhe chakshu prakasha asanyoge antardhanam. Fifth one. If we can do the sanyama on our own kaya, we can do the stambhanam of grahya shakti of this kaya, because of which, though we are there only, we are not seeable by others. This we can do in all other pancha perceivabilities of us. ये तो रूप का हो गया, रूप अंतर्धान. तो शब्द स्पर्श रसगंध also people will not have of ours if we do this संयम. We can't do it on others. तेरे को गायब कर दूंगा मैं. वो भी होंगे सिद्धियां आगे बताएंगे. इसमें तो स्वयं का ही बताए. This is what the Panchama Vibhuti. Today we'll do the Shashta. Shashta bhi kar diya humne. Sixth Vibhuti is what? Sopakramam Nirupakramam Karma Tat Sanyamat Aparanta Jnanam Arishtebhyo Va. So karma is two types. Upakrama karma and Nirupakrama karma. Sopakrama, Nirupakrama karma. Okay. Then when one does Sanyama on this Upakrama, Nirupakrama karma, what are the siddhis will get, vibhutis? One is Tat Samyamat Aparanta Jnanam. Jnanam, Paranta Jnanam, Aparanta Jnanam. To the place and the time of the death, he will know. And with the same Samyama, he will get a special ability of visualizing the women's, bad women's, which are written here as Arishtas, which are again the symbols of Aparanta Kala only. And so he can do it of his own also, he can do it as others also. The very many Mahatmas, exactly they told the time and place. Here I am going to live. And many of them तो अपना समाधि बना के भी रखे हैं. This day I will live and they enter. How many yogis? रिसेंट पास्ट में 50, 60, 100 साल पहले भी कहकर उन्होंने कि इस जगह पे इस समय पे मैं छोड़ूंगा. दे लेफ्ट द बॉडी. दे गेट द आइडिया, है ना. अपरांत काला दे नो, and they know about others also, है ना. Directly they won't say. I remember one yogi coming to my house. He told, take care of your father for next few months. Within few days, my father left the body. Few days only. So he has got that aparanta kala jnana. And there are some women, some saints called as Arishta. They also are the ones which hint at the time of departure coming. Now, after studying so much of Vedanta and Yoga about this birth or death, we should no more become sentimental or emotional. Among million lives, this is one life we are going through. Aage we till we get the Kaivalya Moksha. So many we are going to have bodies. They may be different, but body will be like this. The parents will be different, but parents will be the same. Brother, sister will be there. Whole thing will be same. Nothing will change. It's just like a person from this bank got transferred to the other bank. 3 साल में वो लोग बदलते हैं. No, the place changes, but the setup is same. After some days, same thing. You may be a manager, others are there, the cashiers are there, head cashier is there, the clerk is there, the teller is there. अब same झमेला चलेगा. Same like governments. Any party comes to government, कुछ अच्छा करेंगे, कुछ बुरा करेंगे, खत्म हो जाएगा. दूसरे लोग आएंगे, अच्छा बुराई में थोड़ा ज़्यादा कमी होगा. That's all. It is going on happening. Every year the tree gives the fruits. कभी कम, कभी ज़्यादा, कभी बड़े, कभी छोटे. Depending on the water, weather, खुराक, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So we not become sentimental about this. है ना? We become emotional sentimental when we get attached to many things or beings, when we allow many to get attached to us. Isn't it? अब जो बंदा वेरी क्लियर ही इज नॉट अटैच टू एनीवन, नोबडी इज अटैच टू, ये तो बिंदास है. आप चलो गाड़ी, जितना साधना करना है इस जिंदगी में करेंगे, बाकी आगे. We have to come to that mode. Then these sutras won't frighten us. Now we are studying the Bhashya. Good one, quick one. Ayurvipakam karma. Karma is the one which decides how long we are going to live. Jati bhi hai, bhoga bhi hai, and ayu also. We have already seen. That Ayurvipakam karma dvividham. 2 types. Sopakramam, nirupakramam. Sopakramam means which sequentially, quickly gives result. Nirupakrama is it is haphazard. Because the karma done is haphazard, result also is like that. 2 types of karma. 2 examples are given. We have seen, we wash the cloth and properly spread it, quickly gets dried. We wash the cloth, we have kept it somewhere without rinsing it or spreading, it takes more time. Other is what? The dry wood twigs kept very close. You burn it, fire, jaldi jal jate ho. The other reason is the wood itself is wet and you are putting them little different और पीछे पीछे लगा के एक पूरा जलेगा तभी जाके दूसरा जलेगा, पकड़ेगा. वो भी going through that wetness etc. takes time. The other 2 examples are given. On that when we do Samyama, we will know the Aparanta Kala. Okay, why this is called Aparanta Kala? Because finally, when the Mahapralaya happens, we go into the Avyakta Avastha. That is called Paranta Kala. Compared to this particular body living, which quickly leads to the next birth, they are called Aparanta Kala. But dono Anta Kala hai. What is the Mukti then? Mukti is that state of discovering self. Where is there is no Janma, there is no birth at all. फर्क है तीनों में. अपरांत काला मोक्ष. मोक्ष में जन्म मरण नहीं होता. परांत काल में we merge along with all other beings into samashti prakriti at the time of Mahapralaya, only to be born again when again Srishti starts. That's called Parantaka. Compared to that, the Parantaka is this one. Every life we leave the body. Again within few time, depending on Papa Punya, Naya Sharir milta rehta. Okay. So, Ayurvipakam karma dvividam sopakramam nirupakramam cha tatra yatha ardravastram vitanitam lagiyasa kalena shushyetu tata sopakramam yatha cha tadeva samyak pinditam chirena samshuddhetu evam nirupakramam यथा च अग्निः शुष्के कक्षे मुक्तः वातेन समन्ततः युक्तः क्षैपीयसा कालेन वहेतु दहेतु तथा सोपक्रमम् एग्जाम्पल ऑफ द अग्नि यथा वा सह एव अग्निः तृणराशौ क्रमतः अवयवेषु न्यस्तः चिरेण दहेतु तथा निरुपक्रमम्. Swapakramam gives quick result, Nirupakramam gives a very slow result. Both are the karmas. Having explained or defined what is Sopakrama Nirukrama, said by the Sutrakara, then the Bhashyakara continues, ki tad eka bhavikam ayushya karma dvividam Sopakramam Nirupakramancha. So eka bhavikam karma means that karmas which lead the result of one life only, but there also the results will be slow and faster. Tat sanyamatu. When you do the sanyama on that sopakrama, nirupakrama karma, संयमात् अपरान्तस्य प्रायणस्य ज्ञानम. अपरान्तस्य अपरांत का प्रायण मीन्स प्रायणम. अयनम मीन्स लिविंग एंड मूविंग. इसका ज्ञानम वी गेट इट. अपरान्तस्य ज्ञानम. Clear? Exactly time, place. Other thing is what? Ariste bhyo va iti, or that mrityu can be known by the symptom symbols of arista. And those aristas symbols, this yogi who has done Sanyaman, Sopakrama Nirupakrama Karma, he will be realizing them also. Like if you see in what text we studied, Valmiki Ramayana. Okay, now, every one of those Ravanas, Anuyayis who were sent for the Yuddha, every one of them had the bad omens. The animals moving around, then the owls and jackals making a funny sound, and then the hot rain falling from the above. Then there's a Shakuna Shastra. It tells about all these things, hints that are there. प्रकृति में ना जो होने वाला है उसका थोड़ा सा हिसाब होता है. And even to you and I, ordinary people also, as we grow old, really, the signs, symptoms, some of them come to us. We may not give them importance, value, or recognize, but थोड़ा एक idea आ जाता है अंदर से that I am not going to be there for long time. Everybody knows. वो hint हो जाता है. People की become negligent or careless, etc. But hearty not हो चलता है to many people. So here the aristas are told. Okay, adhyatmika, adi bhautika, adi daivika, moments are symptoms are aristas. When that happens, imagine that going time is coming. जाने का समय आ गया. डरना मत इसका. And don't experiment on anybody. Isn't it? We will see what are them. Aristebhyo va iti. First, trividham aristam. Avishtu three types का है. आध्यात्मिकम, आदि भौतिकम, आदि दैविकम च इति. Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, moments are the aristas are there, which are the hint or symbol of the arrival of the Mrityu very soon. Tatra Adhyatmikam. What is the Adhyatmika woman or the arista? Very interesting. Ki Ghosham Swadehe Pihita Karanaha Na Shrunoti. Because generally, when you are active, alive, a proper human being, Pihita Karanaha, when we close our ears, there will be a ghosha heard inside. वायु घोषा, शब्द घोषा, कुछ तो सुनाई देता है. अब जब कान में लगाया, कुछ भी नहीं सुना दिया मानो. That is one hint or symbol. जाने का टाइम आ रहा है. पिहिता करना स्वदेहे पिहितकर्णः घोषम न शृणोति. ही इज नॉट लिसनिंग द इनर साउंड. अब आउटर धीरे धीरे जा रहा है, इसलिए वो कान का आवाज नहीं सुनाई देता. डरना मत, लगाया निकाला, लगाया निकाला. So that is one thing. Nothing is heard inside. Generally, to see, put your hand now. There is inner ghosha is heard sound. Absolutely silent it will be. If that happens, it is a sign. Second is what? Jyotirva netre avashtabde namashyati. Like you have the netra. You just open or close and just do the movement of the eye. There will be sparks that will be there. The chamak dhamak aankhon ka hota hai. Jyoti. If that is there, we are not dying now. If even after the movement of the eyes, that various sparks of the brightness or rays, those things na nahi ho rahe mano, ab samajh lena, back up ho raha hai. These are the some of the adhyatmika arishtas. Two he has told us. Okay. Tatha adi bhautikam. Adi bhautika arishtas in the seeable world. One is yama purushan pashyati. Yama bhata, like in the story of Ajamila, he has seen the Yamabhatas coming and le jao, maro, kato, pito, usko. So that type of darshana ho jata hai. Yamabhaton ka darshan. ये आदि भौतिका वुमन. एंड दिस इज डन अगेन फॉर ए योगी. योगी संयम करते हैं, पता चलता है. नथिंग टू वरी, जस्ट सेज के टाइम हो गया बस, दैट्स इट. सो यम भटान पश्यति. That means what? Really, at the time of death, depending on Punya Papa, the Yamaduta or Vishnuduta, or they come and take us. Generally, Yamaduti आते हैं. Only वैकुंठ जाना है तो विष्णुदूत आते. यमदूत only take us and वहाँ हिसाब किताब करके स्वर्ग और नरक में भेज देते हैं. तो यमदूतान पश्यति. Another thing is पितॄन अतीतान अकस्मात पश्यति. Suddenly the past Pitru Devatas, the great grandfathers, grandfather, they just appear and say, Beta chal jate. So the Pitru Devata Darshana. Really Darshana, not Sapna. वो लोग भी दर्शन देते हैं. So Yamaduta Darshana, Pitru Devata Darshana. These are Adi Bhautika Arishta, which hint that the Aparanta Kala has come. Third one is what? Tatha Adi Daivikam. What is the Adi Daivika Arishta? Ki Swargam Akasmat Siddhan Va Pashyati. So suddenly he will be having the vision of Swarga, or some of the Siddha Purushas, or Viparitam Va Sarvam. Everything is ulta, topsy turvy. When it is seen, all of that shows that the time of departure is coming, and this is the Adi Daivika Arishta. So aneneva janati aparantam upasthitam. In this way also the arrival of aparantam, that is known. So what? Nothing to worry. As we said to many yogis, they choose also the time, the place and all. And then that's how they live. And like Parikshitji also. By choice only he left the Sharira, all the Upadhis emerged in total. The individuality of him merged in the Brahmanubhuti. These things appear to be so confusing and vague for the initial students of Vedanta or Yoga. But long time when you listen, the confusions go away, picture becomes clearer and clearer. Till that happens, we have to go on listening. But एक बार वो picture clear हो गया ना, then what is जन्म बंध मोक्ष, what is sadhana and samsara, ये चीजें समझ में आने लगती. As a human being, first and foremost, we have to learn these. Then avoiding samsara, trying for the moksha, we have to live life. Done. Now the sixth upadhi is this one. Seventh one is what? Maitriyadishu balani. Maitriyadishu balani. Maitriyadishu balani is the seventh vibhuti. We will study it at length tomorrow, but the idea is what? We were told, in the yoga sadhana time, yogi, when he comes across people, 4 types hote hain. We have to have a specific relation with all of them so that our yoga sadhana is not disturbed. You remember that? There are four types of people in the world who come to meet us. Hmm? Hmm. There are people who are equivalent to us, who are lower than us, who are higher than us, who are bad elements. है ना, समान हमसे, कम हमसे, ज़्यादा हमसे, and the negative people. We were told those who are equivalent to us have maitri for them. Those who are lesser than, lower than us have karuna to them. Those who are higher than us have mudita to them, happiness that they are greater than us. Fourth one, those who are bad people, criminals, etc. We should have the upeksha attitude towards them. So maitri, karuna, mudita, upeksha. इनमें से उपेक्षा इज एन एब्सेंस, देफो उसके ऊपर हम संयम नहीं कर सकते. बट मैत्री करुणा मुदिता, व्हेन वी डू द संयम ऑन दैट, दोज पर्टिकुलर बलास कम टू अस. मैत्री पे करो मैत्री बला, करुणा पे बल करो करुणा बला, मुदिता पे बल करो संयम, मुदिता बला विल कम. What is all that? Tomorrow we'll study. Very beautiful it is. Next one also, Baleshu, Hasti Baladini, all of that also we'll enjoy. Then we'll understand through all of that. Is Sanyama Chitta is such a powerful one. Anything can be achieved through that. Therefore, achieve Sanyama first. Then after using it for some of these vibhutis for some time, later on, use it only for Chittavritti Nirodha and Atma Swarupa Prapti and Moksha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, friends.